Good times, everybody. Welcome back to ZSR and some more Wind Waker action. We got the cube, we got the bacon. You can see that they've come together. I got Sledge and I got Advocate here to talk. Bobby and Whooper are going to do the tracking. I am Tomaltak, your restreamer, and comms, all yours.
All right, hello.
Hello.
I'm so ready for the Cube Bacon Baycube showdown.
Yeah, we're cool on our little restreamer showdown. Always
True,
cool.
that as well.
Are like the goats of Wind Waker restreaming currently. Not that the other restreamers aren't the best, but they're the ones taking the most races, what I'm trying to say.
Yeah. They've been really like been doing a lot of the heavy lifting for the Wind Waker community with restreaming, that's for sure.
While also grinding like crazy. Both of them have been improving a lot.
Oh yeah, I see them playing Seeds all the time.
Yeah, like especially like CubeDavid with like beating Laz in the last round, like actually and all like with quite a big margin. That was a really good race for CubeDavid, so we'll see if he can continue with that.
Yeah. And Bacon's been playing super often too.
Yeah, he has been. Maybe he'll be our new big rising star. We have them so often. Well, you will definitely not be the rising star of Challenge Cup, that's for sure. Yeah, we'll start in just a little bit here. We'll see where the seed takes us. I personally know where the seed is taking us.
And I have no idea.
Here you go, the countdown is starting. Woo!
Yippee! I like counting.
Pretty cool.
Okay, off we go.
Yeah, starting at Shark Island. We have Shaggy versus Vadi.
Tachi to Godan.
Nice little Tachi to Godan. Thorn
Isla
Fairies.
Thorned.
Hopcross dead with bait. Ooh, oh, I didn't actually check the starting item. Having a bow while starting at Shark is awesome. Let's hope that obviously Bacon will see it too.
Nice. Starting bow on Shark. Love to see it. And also Path to Jalhalla, potentially being gotten, like right off the bat, maybe?
Yeah. It's true, we might instantly have our path.
Okay, so Tree Branch has Shard 5, Maze is dead, Hopcross is dead. Okay.
Hopcross dead is so nice.
Yeah.
Alright, what do we get from Cyclos?
That's a
shard. That would be pretty crazy if that was our path item, I will say. Not impossible. But
it would be pretty funny.
Would be pretty wild. Right. Bacon going to Mother and Child.
They're both not going for it, but I wonder if you would, like, if it would be a viable play to, like, go down to Headstone and peek from there.
I could see it, but also, like, since you have Earth Temple, it's like you will go there at some point anyway. Right. So, I mean, if it, like, yeah, it could always give you, like, ooh, this is leaf or bombs and actually pay off, so you get there earlier or something. But otherwise, I feel like it can't be, the information can't be that good that it's that worth it. But yeah, especially with, like, having Thorned hinted, like, going Cliffblad Bird's Peak just makes a lot of sense.
Was that spiky?
I'm not even attempting anymore. I don't know.
Oh.
Somebody else has to tell me.
I'm like full screening Oh, okay, I missed it because I refreshed my page. Okay, great. I have no idea. Bacon marked it off.
All right, well, that's a good
and
indicator.
David also
David
marked it off. Okay. Okay, we'll assume it's wooden.
Ooh, Bacon a little early on the jump slash there.
Yeah, this is like season 7 start right here. Don't have to worry about Thorned. Just got the classic Cliff Plat BPR thing going on.
Yeah, it is a real classic. Season 5 was the same thing.
Oh yeah, I was just thinking like that was another season that S7 got that from as well. Like I think of it as S7 because I wasn't there for S5, but you might think of it as S5.
Yeah, to me it is kind of like more season 5, but yeah, it's just like that common. In season 4, also had a different reason why it wasn't the classic, because we didn't have starting sword.
Hmm.
So not like
Nice.
because of Thorn Fairy.
Yeah. Some nice storages from David. He's realized that he stored a sword. I know that David likes to not pause to check for what he stored and rather find it naturally as he plays along the seed to like save the most time out of that.
Yeah, especially with something where it's like Bird's Peak, where you're like, I don't need an item now anyway. Like you can just check it when you save warp after the island, so it makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
All right, Bacon also getting his storage now.
I have a lot of nostalgia for S7 as well. Like I feel like comfortable in S7 settings.
Personally, I don't have first season bias because season 4 was just like kind of bad. Season 4 kind of sucked.
Yeah, I definitely have S7 bias.
Season 4 was good to learn your execution. It was the most speedrun heavy season. Like the most like this is actually just a speedrun instead of a randomizer. Because like at least 90%, it feels like at least 90% of seeds were full clear minus high roll.
Yeah.
I will always say I can spreadsheet a season 4 seed. Like I can literally make like a little flow chart, hand it to you, and you can perfectly route an S4 seed. Because that's how easy it is. Anyways.
Nice.
Yeah, I have nothing else in Bird's Peak.
That sounds funny. David, I don't know if this is like something he's doing intentionally, but David put a setting on his tracker that you guys can't see to show like the non-progress locations. I don't know if he has like a master plan, but he's going to DRI, which makes sense.
I wonder why he has done that, yeah.
We got no Goma, and Bacon going to outset
also a classic.
Like yeah, as like a starting choice, which I know is something Bacon really likes to do. He's big on outset starting. What is it with voiding out in this chest and it just like being so hard sometimes?
I think it works best when you're ESSing instead of like full sending it in there. That's just my experience.
Also, David going to Wind Shrine this way, is that faster?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Because now you have to walk back. Like, sailing is so much faster. I don't think this is faster. I mean, maybe he timed it and has information and has not shared his insights, but we have done it the way with like you sail to Wind Shrine and you sail to the other side since I've been playing. So
so sailing is faster than save warping?
I feel like probably because sailing is just that fast, and especially you have to like imagine that you like have to go there, then like void on the chest, and then like walk over there instead of sailing, and then you save warp. Like sailing over there takes like less than 5 seconds per like each way, so I don't think it's faster to do this.
Ooh, bombs.
Okay, so that's not
Underneath Hank's house.
Well, we already know that bombs wasn't the path to go down because the only thing path to go down, like the only way Hot G to go down can be hit bombs if it's on Hop Cross, which is hinted Baron.
Mm-hmm.
But so we know Leaf is in Touchy or locked by Touchy by now. Especially like we basically knew that from the start with the starting bow and then the hint.
Yeah, so this is gonna make the kind of paw print area routing nicer for Bacon now.
Mm-hmm.
Which is very interesting. I like to see stuff like this early on. And I saw sparkles on headstones, so must be dead. I did not see what that was on Crescent, but David thinks it's dead, so I'm trusting David.
Yeah. Probably would have delayed this a little bit. So, yeah, look at Bacon how fast it is. Like, it literally takes like 4 seconds to sail over here.
Yeah.
And the sail up alone takes like 15-ish.
Telescope Beacon Crescent is really a so. Yeah,
I do not think that's faster what David did.
On Crescent sub, I know that David doesn't like to delay Crescent sub, like greed it for Leaf that much.
I'm also more like
and that he often just goes for it.
Yeah, in this case, the thing is also you don't just greed for a Leaf, but you also only need 1 bow to get Fire and Ice to make it faster.
Oh,
so
yeah, true.
2 items you can get really early for it. But I mean, obviously, like, yeah, going like trying to get the Picto before Windfall, for example, is also like really nice. So I totally get it. I might have still done the same. Going to Crescent, especially because like I mean, like the chances of it being Baron is higher than it being required.
Yeah. Also, yeah, shoutouts to both players' models, Shaggy and Vati. I mean, I'm biased towards Vati because I also play as Vati. And Shaggy is like a classic. He says zoinks when he falls into like secret caves. It's brilliant. I love it.
That goes crazy.
It does go crazy.
It's
awesome.
I will never forget Sans rope climb. From I remember when I played with Sans at SGL because I didn't have my own model there, so I was like, I'll just play as Sans. Also, huge shoutouts to David's sail.
Oh yeah,
Snom on the sail is pretty cool. Yeah, that's definitely a hard piece up there.
Bacon going to Southern Ferry now. Interesting.
I don't like sailing to Southern from DRI. It feels so long. I mean, it makes sense because like now Bacon can do like Southern first and then go up to Crescent if he so desires, because especially since he can peak scale the wall.
Wait, are we talking about the same thing? Wait, it's Eastern. I thought he was going to Southern Ferry. Oh my goodness. Don't mind me.
I don't know if I also said Southern because I got confused, but I mean like I just mean like the diagonal sail down to Eastern is like so long. I don't.
Yeah, I think he's greeding. Since this is the only check, like this is the only island out of Crescent, Pawprint, and Eastern.
Ooh, wow,
well, it pays off. I was gonna say this is the only island where you can't really greed anything to make it faster out of Crescent, Pawprint, and Eastern, so that's probably why he's going for it first. And I mean, it paid off, to be fair.
And I also think it's like because like it gives you another check that might make Crescent faster. Like if you would have found the bow or Leaf there. I mean, we will not find Leaf there because we know Leaf has to be in Touchy. So I would honestly not be surprised if David just kind of sends it to Touchy right after this, because like I guess David still needs to pick up the grapple because of depending on where Leaf is, you might need the grapple.
It would be a very David thing to do, to just send it to Touchy at this point. Like, I wouldn't be surprised.
I'm sure Mello, I mean, at this point, definitely, but I'm sure he's just like generally definitely aware that his hint has to be for Leaf. All right.
He is going to Pawprint, though.
Ghost ship. So we have all sea checks open. That works out really nicely for Bacon, because now Bacon can just go up to the Crescent and get the ghost ship there. and also pick up Beetle on the way. So Bacon definitely gets his path to Jalhalla here. Meanwhile, for David, it's on one hand doesn't work out as nice because he can't, or he might not want to go up to Crescent because he already did Crescent. Especially since he has Hookshot, he can get Ghost Ship at Diamond Step, but it's still 2 nights away. And if Scale the Wall is required, then this is definitely worse for Bacon because.
Ooh, yeah, that's also good for Bacon.
That is really nice for Bacon because Bacon can now full clear Paw Print. Meanwhile, David cannot. So we'll see if that works out for Bacon or if David goes unpunished.
David goes unpunished. I can't say words.
Okay, me neither. I'm gonna get confused by their names. But yeah, now Bacon can, after going to Crescent, I would assume, go easily to Windfall, check out if more stuff than Bacon easily.
Yeah, this has actually worked out really nicely for Bacon.
Oh yeah, Bacon already checked Beetle at outset, so he doesn't actually need to get Beetle. But he knows now that his stuff is at Ghost Ship and can also just get that right there, so that works out nicely for him.
Yeah. It's really convenient, like, starting with a bow, just for Ghost Ship to have that peace of mind that you're not going to be doing, like, Hero Sword, no item Ghost Ship.
And also just, like, like you start with a bow right next to Cyclos, and then Bacon goes Dragon Roost, Eastern, finds Grapple for Paw Print, finds Ghost Ship for chart for Ghost Ship with Crescent. It's just, like, that worked out really nicely.
And the bombs on outset, too.
Yeah.
I've recently realized just how fast using arrows on Poes are. Like, to knock out their land.
Yeah. That's really fast, yeah.
Might be faster than using a sword for Bacon.
Probably.
In this situation, like, to be honest.
It's not even like it costs you arrows, because you can just refill them in the pots.
Yeah, there's a refill in the skulls in Ghost Ship, even.
Yeah, there's also just a refill up here, so...
Oh, is there? Okay.
Yes, there's just a refill in these pots, too.
Oh, yeah, there is. Okay, forgot about that.
Bacon is... Bacon.
Oh,
getting confused by their
boy.
names.
Is that Hieropath, then? There's nothing else. Yeah, Hieropath.
That must be Hieropath. That is wild. Alright, well...
We love Hieropath.
That's kind of even worse for David, because he went out of his way now to grab this, like, at Crescent after he was already there. Meanwhile, like, he could have just done it at Diamond Step later, because he still needs the 6 shards anyway, so it doesn't actually really get him anything good right now, and just made his route a little clunky, especially since now there's Eastern, there's like kind of just sitting there.
I actually kind of love what David was doing with those Poes there. He was trying to use the fire from their lantern to damage after the Poe caught him. Like, that was big brain.
Yeah, if you're really fat, if they instantly possess you, you can walk into the fire right away and get that. And yeah, as I figured.
Big surprise, David sending it to Tochi. Totally didn't expect this.
I mean, it does make total sense. The only thing that is bad end up very bad for David, that could work out for Bacon, is not having grapple yet. So if, like, depending on what route David takes, if David just takes the chest storage route to get the mini boss with that, like, it's not a big deal. But otherwise, like, if the relief would be on the mini boss, he doesn't have an easy way to get over there.
Yeah, David doesn't have leaf or grapple, so if he does mini boss, he's stranded there. Though I would still advocate for the storage route in Tochi, just because of how easy it is to do a leafless floor 1 skip with chest storage on that side.
I was more thinking of the fact that David can, like, that you do that last. Like, your route could basically be you do the 3rd statue first, then do the first statue, like, just for the fact that in case you are stranded. like that there's like that you get messed up by how the game works. If you obviously you don't find just on floor 1, but like that you do third statue, then first statue, and store the first statue chest, and use that for the chest storage in case you have not found the leaf yet at that point. Because then it has to be there. But also just makes it a little slower in case you could have gotten it before and you're floating platform zoomers without leaves. Like, I don't know. That's a lot of keys.
Yeah, either way, I just really like the leafless floor 1 skip with chest storage and how much more trivialized it becomes.
That might be even more annoying for for David now.
Angular
Is like,
and
oh, what
ET.
if, what if, exactly, what if, like, this means just, like, your leaf is just, like, not even in here.
Yeah. The main issue is just Dark Nut mini-boss. I mean, yes, we have red warps always connected in this season as a setting. Like, no matter what dungeons you get, the red warps in the dungeons will always connect. So he could use that, but at the same time, we just got a Hyrule path to Earth Temple. So, you know, who knows how late we're gonna be doing Earth Temple.
Yeah, especially, like, we already have Mirror Shield, we know that's not the path. So it's, at this point, like,
Hammer and
not
Fire
unlikely to
Embrace.
be just Power Bracelets or Fire Eyes, yeah.
Oh yeah, or Power Bracelets.
So definitely, this is definitely a little bit, works out a little bit better for Bacon here to just already have that grapple and just like have a much easier time in here.
Yeah, this is just really working out for Bacon so far, in general. Wait, did Bacon already go Windfall?
No.
Okay, not yet. Okay.
Ooh, you barely got that got that torch.
Oh my goodness.
Oh no, wait, he must have gone Windfall because he has hook shot. I just didn't pay attention, I guess. I guess he
he must have done. Did he do like Lenzo door cancel?
No, he can't have. He did. We would have definitely realized.
Yeah, he did a few. Why didn't he do Lenzo door cancel?
I don't know. Maybe because he was like, "Oh, I know my stuff is in G. That like I just want to get there faster." I don't know.
Interesting. Maybe it's a calculated play. I have to assume it's a calculated play. I think.
Or it's just vibes.
Vibes. Yeah, Bacon doing the leafless floor 1 skip that I was talking about. No!
Oh, that's unfortunate.
He went too far to the left. Yeah, when you do that, you just want to go perfectly straight past that pillar. If you move, like, left or right, you put yourself in danger. And he's unironically building up speed for unbuffered manual super swim right now.
Flexing?
To be honest, I've done this as well, like waiting, and then I flick the control stick super fast, and then I build up a tiny bit of speed.
Bacon decides.
Oh, he's leaving.
Maybe he's thinking that he might just check out what's at Angular and see if that's his leave to make the rest of the dungeon a lot faster.
This is interesting considering he can already full clear the dungeon. I guess the question is, if this play pays off and he does get Leaf, is it actually faster to come back with Leaf?
Probably. I mean, like, leaving is barely a time loss at this point. Like, he is already at the entrance. Oh, he goes for... I hate Cabana Deed Skip.
Because it's like...
I'm big Cabana Deed Skip hater.
Yeah, because it's like a few seconds to leave, and then a warp is like 17 seconds or something. So it's like 20 seconds time loss.
Yeah, but you definitely, like, you do save, like, a little time by having leave over not having leave, for sure.
Yeah. Seems about even in my head. Because, like, I guess it depends on floating platforms room.
Oh, well, at least he doesn't have to do hammerless.
Was he gonna do hammerless cabana?
Yeah, it was like even worse. It's still terrible in my opinion. I hate this.
I don't believe in hammerless cabana.
I don't believe in hammerless or deed skip, and combined it's a decision.
I don't believe in cabana. Cabana isn't real, and it's a figment of everyone's imagination.
So true. Well, we'll find out if how David's route will go here, because David does not really have access to the mini boss now anymore.
Hmm.
Like if he did, like since he didn't do the route that I was considering, like I mean the route I was like it's kind of like it's uncomfortable as well. It would have just allowed you to full clear. And of course, like it's kind of niche to think like, oh yeah, maybe like Leaf being in mini boss is kind of niche.
Yeah, I don't know. I really want to know what's going through Bacon's head right now. Like going Windfall, not doing Lenzo Door Cancel, being able to full clear Tochi, out of logic, not going for that. I can understand the second one more, but I am still very intrigued about the first one with not finishing off Windfall.
Also, the problem with Hammer's Cabana is not that it's difficult. The problem with Hammer's Cabana is that it is really slow in comparison to having Hammer. That is definitely like my issue with it. It's not actually holding it off. Like it's just like that's slow. And deed skip I don't like because it's like, what if Cabana deed or delivery bag is on a dead check, like on a barren hinted zone, and you're just doing this for absolutely nothing and completely waste your time. I mean, and I kind of not pay attention if he got anything, but looking at his tracker, did he get something?
I don't think so. No, he did not. There was nothing in Cabana.
So yeah, like that's like, yeah, maybe it's just like that David would just be able to skip it. Because maybe the deed or even delivery bag is just barren. Yeah, the top was, I do think, yeah, the top was spiky. The top was the shard probably that he has over David, I assume. Since he's marked 3 shards.
I forget where the second shard was.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, one was on Cyclos at the start. One was the one that Bacon
Ghost Ship, in Ghost Ship.
Oh.
The double C shards.
Bacon getting his bottle of water.
Bacon go for the RNG ferry at Bomb Island.
Where is the RNG ferry again?
In the big rock on where you kind of spawn. If you destroy that rock, you can't have a ferry in it.
Okay. I've probably heard that like once in my life ever.
I have done that and I have gotten the RNG ferry.
Wow. Also, David like targeting a bubble and like managing to side hop from one platform to another. That was cool.
Yeah, well, we do know that I'm getting very confused by the names today. David is not getting his leave here.
Oh, okay, Laz, it will have been the bomb platform one that I heard about. Because I have heard about that one, and I think haven't heard about the other one. Yeah. I've heard someone talk about the bomb platform one.
We'll see if Bacon goes for Forest Haven and then Anger to see if his leaf is on Angular. I would assume that is kind of what he's doing here now.
Shoutouts to that visual cue that David used for that statue skip for just being a godsend for consistency. Like, for real.
Also,
it's so good.
I was not paying attention to keys. Maybe did David get bailed and there's the small key in mini boss? Did anybody pay attention to the small keys? There were 2 keys on floor 1.
Key.
I don't think I saw any. I don't know if I saw any other key chests, but I also didn't pay attention to floating platforms room.
Yeah, I don't know. He has not marked off Dark Nut Mini Boss on his tracker, and I know that this is something that David would pay attention to. So we'll have to see what happens after he beats the dungeon if he marks that off, unless anyone knows. Also, not too much going on in Tochi.
Yeah, surprisingly, actually.
Past floor 1, there was only like a sword. Just had that mirror shield and the sword. Yeah, mirror shield and sword. And Bacon getting his hinted long boy.
I'm going to this bot and check it.
Sometimes I use the Twitch clip feature not to clip, but just to like watch back the last bit again to like see what I missed.
Yeah, makes sense.
And then one time I found out that every time I cancelled making the clip, it saved it as a Twitch clip anyway, and I had all of these Twitch clips that I made that I didn't even know about.
Yep. I at some point sometimes go through my thing and like deleted clips I've made on accident as well. Okay, floating platforms lower. The lower floating platforms just was a key, so there is something. There might be something in mini boss, which we'll see if that bites David.
We'll see if he can chain it back.
The worst case scenario is if that is Leaf.
True.
That is the worst case scenario. But we'll see if this is Leaf.
Oh, David getting a hand respawn.
Todan being a mini, what else is new?
That feeling when Godan's like covering his face with his hands.
Yeah.
And you have single bow. I don't even know what this strat that Bacon is doing is, to be honest. It's like a hybrid of the old strat and the spiral staircase strat. Kind of cool.
I think it's just, this is kind of what I do if I don't have Leaf.
Yeah.
I don't know how much, I'm like out of the loop how many angular strats people came up with.
There's like a fastest leafless strat that Claire, I think, found.
Oh
my god. Oh my god. No way.
Is MSC Leaf? We'll find out.
Is it all converging to MSC? It's probably... Ooh, fire nice.
I mean, what Bacon did is kind of just like almost vanilla, but push that one block that you can weirdly push out. So you save like one push, I think. Or maybe
yeah,
two.
there's a method where you basically create a spiral staircase.
Neat.
I really like it.
Alright, well, I do think we'll see you where all the other shards are. We'll is what I was trying to say.
Both going to southern.
David having those fire ice is definitely gonna make routing a lot nicer. Like David can now do this, like southern ice string angular, way nicer than Bacon can, because Bacon is now abandoning ice string if this isn't his fire ice. We'll still find out if David will even ever do inside Cabana. Oh, more bottles. Awesome.
A second bottle of water.
That's at least good for David.
And getting to grab a fairy here, that's very nice. And the Fire and Ice on Godan Heart Container is very nice for David, since he missed out on that chance to do Lenzo Door Cancel on his first dip. So he gets to make his second dip a bit better. Only has Minenko left now, and you never really know when you're going to get to Lux Picto anyway, so it's pretty nice.
Minenko is so fast anyway that kind of doesn't even matter as much.
Also, is it just me, or Minenko is so often go mode, or just like a required item?
It definitely
And
is. Is Bacon storing another chest on this side?
Bacon going back into Tochi. Okay.
I mean, I guess there is just not many nice things for him left in the overworld.
I mean, there is Lenzo door cancel.
No, that is true. That is like the one thing he could have done. What exactly
To be
is...
fair, he can full clear this.
Grapple was on Eastern Ferry. Oh, Bacon does not know the other itemless one. Wow, this is very costly then.
Wait, he's doing it for... Is he... Wait. Is
He
he not
doesn't-
doing bomb push storage? On...
He might have opened all the chests. Did he open all the chests on this side already? There was a spiky, right? Was there a spike? I think there was a spiky. There was the mirror shield one, and then there was 2 key chests that he opened.
So he'd rather do this than do... you know, the one where you're slashing against the water on right side.
Oh, I will never do that one. There's also the completely itemless one, actually. Like, you can, like, when you... It's like kind of the same setup. You, like, do the little thing with the statue, and where you grab the ledge of the pillar, then you climb all the way to the right, pull yourself up, align your B button with, like, a dark line on the pillar, wait for low water, side hop, and then you can just, like, swim straight.
Oh, okay, I've seen Poke do that.
It's so free, actually. Like, it's actually... I mean, like, free, but it's very easy, in my opinion. It's, like, way easier to not mess up than the sword slashing one.
Hi, Poke. Advo was mentioning the side hop itemless floor 1 skip.
I'm pretty sure J-Wist came up with that in Season 4. Or, like, for Spoiler Log, I believe.
By the way, this is, like...
This?
I don't know. By the way, that's my first time seeing the Tochi, like, water thing be open vanilla in, like, 2 years.
I guess
Also, this is the spiral staircase strat, by the way, that I was mentioning.
This goes so crazy. I love this. I can't believe I didn't know this strat here. Let's see if I can find out if I can post links. I guess I can. That's the one. For anybody interested. And for Bacon for future reference if he's watching this back.
Yeah, I love the spiral staircase strat. No, Bacon!
Bacon is really struggling with his touchy here. That's unfortunate. Yeah, the strat, David's strat is awesome. I need to, like, look at that again and, like, actually do it myself.
It's great.
As I said, I'm out of the loop on angular strats. It feels like there's a new one every year. I'm boomer. The zoomers are going too crazy.
I think I learned about this strat's existence 2 years ago.
I feel like the leaf strat is like there's also a new one by this point because I still build inappropriate things that I'm not gonna mention on restream. That's what I'm doing still.
The fastest leaf strat is one where you do a side hop into a ledge grab.
Yes, I don't think that's what I'm doing. Yeah, you push one block out and you yeah, you push one block, then you push it, push on the other one, and then like before it crushes you, you roll like.
Oh, I'm not talking about that one.
Well, see, last you get me. I mean, I'm not doing it vanilla, but like there's too much stuff going on angular.
Yeah, it took a lot of procrastination before I learnt the new strats. But yeah, the one I'm talking about is like a different one where you do a side hop into a leaf pull.
Maybe I'll look at it. What if that's the reason I lose to Bobby on Sunday? Who knows?
Yeah, that feeling when you lose by a very small amount and then you think of all the things you could have done.
Me and our multi-world, in one of our multi-world races, Bobby, we're just like kind of building stuff.
Just go into Wind Waker creative mode. Just have a bunch of angular blocks.
Alright, we'll finally see hide and seek with Linzos, which is crazy considering how early we actually got a pick though.
And we'll also finally see Dark Knight mini boss.
We'll see. Yeah, if that's Leaf, that is even though Bacon's touch G has not been great, that is definitely something that could make this seed a lot better for him.
Oh yeah. This could be big.
Yeah, I mean, I would assume that David still does that before going into like actually doing ET. Like if once it might be that that David enters ET without it, but I would assume he just uses the ward pod to instantly check it at the beginning before he takes any risks. If he hasn't found Leaf till then.
That's what I imagine he would do. The latter.
But yeah, what if Greatfish has a shard and the power bracelets are on in MSC? Like there are definitely some ways where how his routing can definitely mess up David very, very badly.
Yeah, this is a huge opportunity for Bacon. Even though, like, the Cabana break-in didn't pay off.
That was really fast.
Like, this has a big chance.
Oh, well, I guess the power bracelets are not in MSC. Not a question begs. I guess not a question is starting to beg. I guess it is actually Leaf in MSC then.
Wait.
Mirror Shield was path for the shard on Angular, and like Leaf is in. So for the fight.
Oh, it has to be Leaf in MSC in order for the Valhalla path to work, or something leading to Leaf in MSC.
And then for Fire Ice on Godon or something.
Yeah, Leaf in MSC, which will lock both of the other bows. Okay, yeah, so we know for sure that at this point MSC is going to lock Leaf. We know that for sure now.
Yeah.
That's not a question anymore.
Oops. Bacon is, I do think Bacon is, like, probably very nervous right now because he knows he's messed up some stuff and now it's like, oh... like, the nerves are coming and it's like, feeling behind and, like, keeping his cool is really difficult in situations like this.
And it's also, a weird...
Go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say, and it's a weird seed.
It is a weird seed. Also, yeah, you can get great fish with storage pretty easily, but like it's not exactly like...
It's not fast.
Like, yeah, exactly. No, it's not fast. You don't have like the best things in the world to do that for.
Okay, another shot. That's important.
Indeed it is.
We're on 6 in total between the two. I've been yes. Keeping track of it. I actually have a tracker. I'm like, my actual brain couldn't cope with this. I'm using a tracker to help me while commentating. And David is leaving Windfall, leaving the Fire and Ice checks, at least resetting back to them. I guess because they are out of logic. That's a big thing. He knows that they are locked by Leaf. And in fact, David will have sufficient information to know that MSC will lock Leaf. Yeah, so he knows that Leaf is really late.
Yeah, David is always thinking about his hints a lot.
Yeah, David really often, like, he is always thinking about what's in logic and what's out of logic too.
Not like... same. I don't care. I mean, like, I kind of care, but like, if it gets too complicated that I can't like remember it in my brain, I will not. At some point, I don't care anymore.
Yeah, like we often joke, like, "Oh, logic, what's that?" But like, David takes it very seriously in his playstyle, and it often pays off for him.
It definitely did. Like, for example, against like in the Seaver's last, it's definitely like where it like really brought him the win there.
You know, I played that seed and I can't remember.
It was like Picto possibly required on Ganon Maze or something. It was like some weird hint.
He knew a lot of information about his Go mode items, and that allowed him to exclude a huge portion of the seed in the late game.
Yeah. Yo, let's go Bacon.
His head.
Okay, is he not? Okay, never mind. I guess he's just like kind of doing this. I will say the boomer strats don't work this way.
I haven't seen boomer strats like this.
Oh,
What?
That was. I guess
What?
he didn't side hop. Like he kind of messed up the side hop. He was also. I actually don't think he would have been. Like, you have to like kind of walk quite far like forward that your foot is pretty far off the ledge.
Yeah,
So
like
a side hop
a
works.
third to half.
And I don't think he would have actually been far enough.
Yeah, the space between his feet has to be like a third to half off. Okay, and then he just did that strat, which worked very easily for him. Yeah, that was weird. That was like boomer strats, but also kind of not. It was like Gen X strats. I don't know. I hadn't seen it tried like that before. I don't know.
The best grapple posts in the game. Like, very reasonable how they work.
I keep thinking that like my character model's toes is gonna hit the platform when I use that grapple post, and then they don't, and I'm like, wow.
Also, Bobby, I'm assuming that David is also skipping creep, not just because creep is bad, but also because creep can't have his shards. Probably, like, highly likely.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, since we know like that MSC has to lock leaf, and so and currently has iron boots that are iron boots. What am I talking about? What am I doing? Fire and ice arrows that are leaf locked. Okay,
Creep.
at least. Oh, spiky. That could be massive. This could be really big for.
Okay, a shard.
Ooh,
Yep.
that is really big.
That
pretty
hurts
big.
for David. Though his creep play is very smart because whilst this is a huge disadvantage for David, he also knows, which Bacon doesn't, he also knows that fire and ice checks are a lot less value for him now because they can't lock his shards, and he has less shards than Bacon. So which is gonna win out? The Dark Nut mini boss like getting, or David having this more knowledge about fire and ice? This is actually super interesting.
David is still going to Needle Rock, honestly, just because he probably wants to go to Diamond Step. And just kind of doing it on the way, obviously. And yes, David did skip mini boss because with how his route worked, because he didn't have grapple at the time or leaf, he could not get to the mini boss, except with like if he changed his chest storage routes up somehow.
Yeah, he'd have to get stuck there and not be able to complete the dungeon if he got there.
Yes.
So yeah, so David has more information about the situation, but Bacon is also in a good position, or like a better position in terms of actually getting the MSC leaf leading thing.
Also, yeah, leafless Greatfish is free. You just the bad thing is just that there's no chest nearby that you want to store. I've done it in multi-world, for example. I just like kind of stored the island platform because I was bored.
Oh yeah, you can just like run up a slope, just like by the sand, and just get to the same bit that you hookshot from.
Yeah, it's pretty free.
Okay.
Nothing on
so despite the fire and ice knowledge that David has, doesn't want to orphan this because how out the way it is, which is fair.
Like, I'm assuming, like, yeah, he wants to go to Diamond Step high because he knows Diamond Step can be his stuff, like his shard still. So,
Ooh, is Greatfish spiky? He left it on his tracker.
I do think Greatfish was spiky, yes. Also, is Bacon's internet out? I think he was talking about how his internet was struggling recently. Oh, it's coming back. Okay, there we go. He was just skipping the Goldon cutscene, I get it.
He was doing pause storage in Wind Waker SD.
Hey, technically, I do think itemless is possible too, because I feel like you can do like the wackiest chest storage super sumo something up there, but like I don't think that's I'm not sure that's RTA viable. I'm not sure if I'm making that up, but I feel like there's like a weird super sumo that you can do. Okay, I'm not crazy. Woo! Sword, okay. Well, that makes fire and ice checks even more worthless. Now the main thing to find ice checks
the
happens
other
from
chest.
lights.
Wait, sorry, what did David just get on Diamond Step? Was it Cabana Deed?
No, it was
a sword.
Cabana Deed. Rip. The sword was on the Cabana Deed was on Grandma Mail or something. I don't remember. At least Deed was there, so it's not like useless that Bacon did that, and he did not get Omega punished for that. I think it was Arma. Wow, Arma. That's a name I haven't.
Oh, yeah, Arma. They found a way to do Great Fish with absolutely no items, like with a super swim. Or I guess you need Wind Waker, but you know what I mean.
Incredible. Another wallet. I mean, David's first wallet, but the second wallet on Logic.
I find it funny how the person with the Cabana items has not gone Cabana, and the person without them has.
Yeah, the person who didn't even have Hammer at the time yet.
he just like YOLO'd it and got Hammer at the last moment, which is not the first time I've seen that on a restream either.
He's going back for it now. I don't know if I love that. I kind of don't, but I mean, like, maybe he's thinking he might just get his lights here or something. I don't know. I don't super love this.
What does he have left, I think, is my main question.
Bomb Island and Cabana, definitely. That's definitely what I would have done right now. I think, 'cause we know that this can't be the shards.
Is he trying to get his lights so that he's in, like, prime information mode? Maybe, it's probably because Transparent Chest was spiky. That's probably why.
Oh. What is it? Does he know that?
I mean, it's still there on his tracker, so...
Oh, it was more like, has he peeked it? Yeah.
Oh, no, he hasn't peeked it. Okay. Then I'm not sure why he's doing this.
Because, like, there's still the fact that Jalhala kind of is highly liked to be an item, and I mean, the only other, like, progress items he can have that aren't good for us is Note to Mom and Bait Bag. I don't know.
I think the most likely situation I can think of is that he really wants to find lights so that he's in, like, a super advantageous situation against Bacon where he can skip a bunch of checks in the late game because he knows how important Dark Nut mini-boss is, and so he's trying to make an aggressive play because he's behind. That's what I'm imagining is the case. Not going for the creep side hop setup, sad. Yeah, so I think that, like, kind of complicated situation I just explained is why he's doing this. But at the same time, it is a risk that did not pay off.
No, I think why Leaf has to be in MSC, I'm pretty sure, because we know that the shards have to, like, shards are hint to our path to Jalhala, and something we found in Taji must be path to Taji, but we didn't find anything in Taji except a shield, I'm pretty sure. And a sword or something.
Shield, sword, and shard. Oh, and the shield led to a shard, so, you know.
Yeah, so
just shards.
MSC has to be our, like, stuff.
Yeah, I think David is trying to make an aggressive play because even though it had a low chance of paying off, if he happened to get lights there, he would... If he got lights there, then he knew he would be able to skip a very large portion of Earth Temple that's Fire and Ice locked in the late game. And he knows he's behind in the sense that he hasn't done Dark Nut mini-boss. And he knows how important that can be.
Yeah. I think the issue is also that there's def that can, like, still very much... The chances are increasing, or even guaranteed now, that there has to be a shard in ET still. Because I think we've seen everything.
Yeah, I can't think of anything else. Through process of elimination, yeah, I guess so. But David doesn't know that yet.
That is true. Since David still has, like, Oasis and
yeah,
Bomb Island. And, like,
Bacon...
yeah.
Oh yeah, sorry, go ahead.
No, we have one. Yeah, it's the one shard that. No wait. Oh, okay. You already marked it. I was like, is he missing 3? Because then I would be wrong. So I was confused for a moment. But he already marked this shard. So yeah, it's David is still missing the shard on top of Headstone, and the one in mini boss. And
the shard on top of Headstone?
I think so. I think that was spiky and
it was I
don't know what else
wait.
that would have been.
Top of Headstone was a
No, top of
sparkly
Headstone, top of waterfall. My mouth is
okay.
My mouth is speaking way too fast.
Dude, I mean, I was saying that Eastern Fairy was Southern Fairy earlier, so like you're good.
But yeah, no, I definitely meant
I understand.
top of waterfall. That's the one.
Ooh.
That's the one shard.
That double shot. What was in here again?
Oh no, but we'll find out. Oh yeah.
Fatlet. David getting the fatlet. Let's go. Talking is hard. I unsubscribed to this from this function. It would be so cool if we like had face cams and we did a restream through sign language.
That would actually be pretty awesome.
That would be awesome. However, I think they're different across different countries. Like I don't expect people from Germany to know like British Sign Language. And there are also other sign languages out there.
But yeah, I guess that we will see after. I assume that David just goes to Oasis after this. Everything else would be crazy. And afterwards, he has to go into ET. Then he will probably take the warp back to Touchy from there. So yeah, I don't love the fact that he was doing, especially Creep. I mean, like Ice Ring made sense because it's on the way, and Needle Rock makes sense because it's in between Great Fish and stuff. Also, by now, David has marked Great Fish off of his tracker.
Okay. Yeah, I guess what he's probably going to do is he's going to enter ET, get the shard on Darknut mini boss, go back into ET, get the shard on ET, and then beeline it to MSC or not. Wait, he could just not.
I was going to say it even depends. This might also just be a leafless seed.
He could just beat ET leafless if he finds the lights in a good. I don't know. Do you go for leaf when you don't need it, but like you have Earth Temple?
I feel like no.
You feel like you do leafless ET?
I think so.
You think Fire and Ice is in Hyrule? I guess that could be a
the Fire and Ice are out of because we need to get the shard to get Fire and Ice to get Leaf in MSC and put them in Logic there. Like Fire and Ice haven't given us anything yet.
There is a world where there is Fire and Ice in MSC and it locks Leaf in ET. And of course that Leaf locks Lights.
True, I guess Bobby's right. I guess it could be, yeah, but it's I guess.
The Dome Creep makes sense in case it's Leaf. Okay.
Yeah,
As
I guess
expected, so. David is 4 parallel universes ahead of us. I kind of knew, like, when David makes a play like that, he's not, like, panicking. He's thinking about it, like, in great detail. More often than not.
It is true.
Okay, so in that case, I don't know.
About these things at some point anymore. Like, when I'm playing, I'm like, at some point my brain is just like, well, I will just autopilot the rest of the seed and my autopilot will take me there.
Well, I guess we know that MSC has the possibility to be Lights, but how likely that is another question. Also, shoutouts to 57-minute tot. Yay, yay, pow. Yeah, I'm really interested to see what David does.
I mean, at this point, it has to be ET. There's nothing left.
Well, I mean, after he gets the full Triforce.
Oh, that's what you mean. Yeah. I think it also just depends on where the shard is. Because if it's in the first room, maybe I would leave.
Who is Godan right now? Honestly, it could even be David by a small amount. David has critical information about this Jalhalla path to Hyrule now, which has to lead to Leaf in the end, which Bacon is about to get through Lenzo. So even though like Dark Nut Mini Boss was something that Bacon could do all in one touchy dip, I would say David might be ahead even despite that.
I do think David is ahead, yes. Getting Dark Nut Mini Boss from here is like really not slow. It is actually quite fast. I was going to say, I wouldn't even take Medley with me. I guess he just needed to fly across there, but yeah.
Yeah. He's also saving in here, so that he can get back as fast as possible, though we know that he's not going to be using that save.
Yeah. But yeah, no, this is like not even, like, this is actually pretty decently fast to check it.
So Bacon has now gotten his power bracelets, and I'm wondering how much we'll get to see if he knows. Like, does he know?
Oh yeah, you have to bring the statue across. Okay, it's a little slower than I thought, but it's still not that slow.
Insert the does he know gif. Does Bacon know about the information he has just gotten through those power bracelets?
Yeah, I mean, we'll see in just a second who's gonna be more ahead, because I assume, like, Bacon will enter ET after this.
I do hope that Bacon enters ET after this.
I don't... Did Bacon do Ice Ring? I literally can't
I still see it on his tracker.
Okay, he could do Ice Ring before that. If so, then if he does, then he's definitely behind.
Bacon, you have enough information to know that your shard cannot be on Ice Ring and that it has to lead to Leaf, so that you should go ET.
I mean, I guess it's the same thing. Like, it could be like Leaf on Ice Ring and Fire Ice in MSC, but then it's still...
Oh wait, no, it could be on Ice Ring. Okay, he's going to Ice Ring. Yeah, his Leaf could be on Ice Ring. Okay, never mind. I retract what... His Leaf can be on Ice Ring. But... yeah, I guess...
Bacon is losing the plot of where to go.
I guess he would still be a good decision in this case, even with that information, because it would be a good it would be a good gamble to make in this situation, especially against an opponent like David.
But like, I honestly, in this case, would at most check MSC after Jalhalla. Like, depending on what, if Jalhalla gives me a bait bag or something, I might just stick in ET or something. But like, if Jalhalla, obviously Jalhalla might just give me lights, and then give me, like, I don't know, the shard can't be like already, like, if Jalhalla gives me lights already, then it's like, well.
We know that the shard in ET has to be along the Go mode route. It has to be not fire and ice locked.
I keep forgetting, is basement always fire ice locked? Or is it like, if all three keys are, like, small keys are not fire ice locked, the shard could be in the basement technically, but I mean,
I guess so? Yeah, I guess so. Even though it's really unlikely. Yeah, if this is a shard, then that is pretty big. Greg,
Yeah, like
nice.
at this point, I would then definitely also, I would just not. Oh, is it Leaf up there?
Wait, that's not Greg. That's Leaf.
That's really funny. Well, I guess we were all wrong.
Oh wait,
Fire Ice is
wait,
in
sorry,
MSC.
I was wrong. I forgot that. Okay, I keep thinking that Leaf has to not be Fire and Ice locked, but it can be Fire and Ice locked. So now David's going to be really excited because he got that Leaf on a Fire and Ice lock check.
David is
so he's in go mode. Yeah.
He knows lights are in his MSC and he's done with the game.
Sorry, I'm like yapping my head off right now. I just like made a mistake in my speaking and I understand what's going on now. Wow, that is extremely lucky. To have Leaf that early in the dungeon and Fire and Ice locked gives David a humongous amount of information that he would simply not have gotten if it was in like right side.
To be fair, Bacon is getting the same information in just a little bit, so this is still. I mean, Bacon has to know the same thing once he finds his Leaf that he still has not gotten his path in. And that his Leaf is out of logic, which means his Fire Ice is out of logic.
Imagine if Bacon didn't go Ice Ring.
Yep.
Imagine how close this could have been. Okay, well, Bacon still... I'm not counting Bacon out yet. And I hate it when I see people do that medley jump because I get so anxious.
Yeah, David stores 4 masters.
Oh yeah, Tingle Chest. Good shout. Good shout. He's not going for it though.
Yeah, Tingle Chest is probably a little faster, but the difference is probably not even that great.
I mean, at this point, like David's probably really excited.
Yeah, like you're not storing kill all 4 masters. You're just storing 4 masters.
Yeah, David's probably really excited right now, so he's probably not thinking about the minor details like Tingle Chest.
Yeah, it definitely would have been faster if what David did, what Bobby is saying, to do door storage in the first room. That is definitely faster.
Oh yeah, that's a thing.
People have not played enough spoiler log if you don't know how that. That is such a common spoiler log strat, like it's actually crazy.
Alright, Bacon's got his Leaf. And okay, it's got his shard. So now Bacon should know that he's in go mode, but we don't know if he knows that he's in go mode.
I sure hope he knows, yeah. Otherwise it's definitely like if he doesn't know, it's just lost, yeah. I guess Bacon is going to store right side, if that is the case.
I also want to remind people that MSC could have, like, Bait Bag.
Yep, that's true.
Or something, so, like, it's
no
not...
Tamam, still,
yeah.
No Tamam or Bait Bag are the 2 things.
Yeah, might not be immediate. David is essentially in go mode, though, because he knows that he can get both of those 2 checks. So, like, no matter what, he will. No matter what, David will be able to beeline right to his lights here. Whether that counts as go mode on the, like, tracker on Restream, I have no idea. I'm so sorry to the trackers.
No, this is go mode. Yeah. Like, this is basically guaranteed go mode.
Yeah. I know there's been debates before on what counts as go mode in, like, SSR Restreams where someone, like, knows that... that their item has to be in a area with like 7 checks in it, and like
that does not count as go mode to me.
7, but they can like full clear the area, so like they know they're gonna get go mode in that area, but they just don't know where in the area. Like go mode equals no more routing decisions. That's actually a really cool way of like of drawing the line.
Bacon knows he's in go mode.
Bacon knows that he's in go mode? Okay,
yeah,
cool.
he did not do like the breakable wall room. He's definitely knows he's in go mode.
Okay.
But yeah, like Bobby, I was saying, like, yeah, if you don't know that you can do door storage or tingle statue storage, it's definitely then you haven't played enough spoiler log. Because it was definitely the optimal play in this situation.
I wasn't there for spoiler log, like 2021, or whenever it was.
Dude, I think I'm the only person present who was in there.
Any 2021 spoiler loggers?
Oh.
Yo, played like
Let's
3 seeds.
go.
That counts. That counts.
I forgot about that you actually played Momo.
2021 was half a decade ago.
Don't even say that! No! Alright, yeah, well, clean Jahala from David here. What will Jahala give us? Is it a third bottle? Is it bait bag? Is it no tamam? Is it the next Picto? Which will be? Sure won't be lights.
Imagine if it was like lights and we were like recontemplating everything. Okay, it's the second
Picto. Alright, so you know where lights are not now.
Picton. Well, yeah, we knew it wasn't going to be lights. And Bacon's internet is gone kaput, but he's making his way through Earth Temple, I'm sure.
Indeed. Let's see, will it be required double dipping into Hyrule?
I hope we do. I hope that the last thing we do in this seed is yeet Big Pig. Yeah, exactly, Bobby.
My favorite thing that can happen, like I don't think any, like I wonder how many people has ever actually had that happen to them. Is not having enough Baron hints. Like your game gives you 4 Baron hints, but you only get 3 of them. Which then tells you that every other island that wasn't hinted Baron has to have an item.
Oh, I forget that that's a thing.
Because it couldn't hint you couldn't hint them as Baron anymore. I have had that happen twice. And both were at SGL. But I only know of Montgol who's gotten that otherwise.
Yeah, I think I've seen that before in S7. Interestingly, David saved at Headstone before going into Hyrule, so he's not like 100% certain about this. Oh yeah, in SSR it happened. In SSR it's much more it was much more noticeable because of the settings, like that I was playing.
What is Bacon doing?
Or like the way I gather my hints. He's bomb push storing this.
Is he just not? Does he just not? I guess he just doesn't want to do small key skip. Because like he could have just go moded. Oh, nice double strike on the helmet. Clean.
I'm not sure. Jeez, I'm just gonna trust him.
This was a massive. Oh, never mind. I thought he got both of them at once. That would have been so cool.
Wait, I missed David doing the cool thing in MSC.
No, yeah, but I think he stored the key and he voided for it. Alright, it's just lights.
Ah, that's the boring answer.
Okay, I'm pretty sure Bacon just like stored the key on the right side and then voided or something while we were off screen. Or he cheated himself a key, who knows? I'm just kidding. I'm not accusing Bacon of cheating. This is for legal reasons, it's a joke.
Yeah, okay, well David is probably ahead by, I don't know, 3 minutes?
Oh, definitely.
Something like that. So, you know, his game to lose, etc., whatever commentators say in this sort of situation. But His route was definitely beatable.
Certainly, yeah.
Oh my gosh, your magic is making me anxious, Bacon. Okay.
It's fine. But yeah, like Bacon still has to beat Jalhala, watch like the whole cutscene of Jalhala being beaten. Watch the Trico's cutscene, and then go to MSC. He might not have as clean of an MSC as David either. The amount of time I have misspoken is wild.
It's crazy. It like never happens in real life, and then you go on commentary, and then you're just like saying everything differently. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a bingo phrase. We should do commentary bingo.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I said that, and I wanted to mention that that's just like a stereotype like thing that commentators say. This trick is finicky. Jalhala, yeah. I thought Advo said Jal, Momo, and I was thinking of Jalhala.
I mean, I was saying Jal because I was trying to Jalhala, and then realized that I was not saying the right thing. But there's like, we should do commentary bingo. That sounds like a lot of fun.
Yeah, his race to lose. That's like a real like Wind Waker one. I don't know, what's something that like Wind Waker commentators say all the time?
Yeet for Big Rip Bacon didn't actually throw the Jalhala in the right place. Discussing if grammar is a good or a bad check.
The Medley versus Makar debate. I guess that's
true.
What is Runner doing now?
Pre-space messing up speaking. Honestly though. Hating on creep, yeah.
Meme item coming up? Like Hero's Charm, or Philip, or Magic Armor. Commentator's Curse, true. I've never seen that before. I've never seen that before as a phrase comes up on commentary, like, surprisingly often. Working out if a check is in logic or not. Does that mean there are way more green rupees? I assume so, as long as the rupees are shuffled in the pool, because there are definitely a lot of green rupees if you do not have rupee shuffle on in those spots. So as long as those are shuffled, then yeah, there will be.
Also, we are seeing that David is already in PG, while Bacon now still has to go to MSC, and so Bacon is definitely like over 5 minutes behind, I think, at this point.
Okay, never mind. It's more like 5 minutes then, yeah. Oh yeah, I love Rupee Sanity.
I have to play it still.
I played it one time, which was this afternoon, and it was fun. I really want to do like a Rupee Sanity only seed just for the fun.
The magic drops, man. Every single piece drops magic. That's crazy, dog.
Oh, that was great.
Shot there. Yeah, that was a good one.
And he knocked a leg down as he got that final shot. Is Infinite Elixir Soup not a banned glitch? The Soup Tube glitch was never a banned glitch, yeah. It's always been allowed.
Yeah, basically the most tricks that are like the main tricks that are banned is barrier skip and PG skip, and then stuff like using the Tingle Tuner
tablet item duplication or whatever it's called.
Yeah, did we ever actually find something out that is useful with that, or I think we kind of just like put it on there to like not even take chances.
That was like a file item transfer thing. Oh yeah, back in time.
Oh yeah, you're getting Bacon also getting the cool things here.
Nice. Bacon like does boomerang strats in MSC, and it's cool. No, doing 14 DLC keys. Yeah, Bit is indeed in Wind Waker. It's in all of the break slide games. You know, Wind Waker, TP, SS. Bit is in all 3.
Nice instant snipe from David there. We cannot do Bobby's favorite strats. Unfortunate.
I like how PG3 just going in a circle for 5 seconds is the single worst thing he could have done to David right there. Nice trog.
My favorite Wind Waker speedrun will still be the actor manipulation or whatever it was called. That was so funny.
Actor unloading?
Actor unloading, that was it.
Which speedrun that did actor unloading?
I don't know.
Like
It's
the
been a while.
20% route that did it?
I think so, yeah.
I think my favorite Wind Waker run that I've watched, or at least in recent memory that I've watched, is the TAS of the no barrier skip TAS by Trog, EJ, Mini, and another person who I'm forgetting the name of. I'm really sorry. They did it on Lotad Day, and I watched it, and it was just so cool. I love watching Wind Waker TASes because I kind of know what's going on, and it's just so cool to have it explained live. So good. Lotad is a funny Pokemon. They did have a picture of a Lotad, like this Lotad Day. It was cute, and it was like with Cole.
I still remember the old Wind Waker Taz from Trog. Like 7 years old at this point, before Barrier was even found, I believe.
Oh, the crazy 2.5 hour one from before Barrier Skip. I love that one. That one's so good. That was my previous favorite Wind Waker speedrun.
Alright, David is in phase 3 of Ganondorf now, about to finish the game.
Nice. And Ganondorf kind of backing away, a bit scared of David. Just in time.
GG's to David.
GG. Sub 120.
This
decently close.
There sure was a seed.
Hi, David. GG's.
Oi, GG's.
So the elephant in the room, the information you got with that Jalhalla path. Also, hi, Bacon. GG's.
How much GG's? How much fun did you have with that, David? You're the guy who has the most fun with things like this.
I'll be honest, after I got the Fire Eyes on Golden, I was already thinking, okay, I know that there's another bow locked in Hyrule. At that point, I didn't know, though, yet if it was like actually directly bow or if it was like leaf, bait bag, whatever, leading to either of those. So when I did Lanzador cancel with Picto, I was like, I can just probably get away with not doing creep. And as I was setting to Eastern Fair, I was already like, wait, leaf doesn't necessarily have to be like locked behind that. It could just be that leaf is locking both bows. Could be that leaf is locked by one of those bows. I got way into my own head thinking about it, I feel like.
Yeah, I mean, same, and we were not playing.
Yeah. Yeah, we were thinking about it a lot.
Imagine how excited I was on the one hand that Toji Mini Boss was only a shard and not my leaf directly, because I was Monkey S-ing the entire time after Toji.
Yeah,
after I found out the grapple location, and then of course once I found my leaf in ET, I was like, okay, if this is a shard on this chest right here, I can just go mode.
Yeah, we were thinking about that, because that is definitely one thing that Bacon had going for him at the very beginning, because Bacon
yeah, we can talk a little bit about that.
Yeah, because Bacon did outset before Dragon Roost, so he had bombs there, and went the Eastern, got grapple, could full clear Pauper and went to Pauper and found Ghost Ship Chart, and like then went up to Crescent and got his ghost ship already there. So Bacon had grappled way earlier than you, and could by that full clear touch G easier. But Bacon just had some other unfortunate issues with touch G today.
I see.
A few too many. Voided out on the first storage thing to get to second floor. And I do not feel confident in leafless floor 1 skip, so I just did the vanilla way, which took 5 years. And then I made so many stupid mistakes.
Which leafless floor 1 skip do you know otherwise? Do you know the
just the storage one?
Okay, because I was like, I sent it in the chat.
Yeah, on left side.
There's like an itemless one on the right side, which is like pretty. It's not that bad.
Yeah, I don't have confidence in the one where you like fall through the floor 20 million times and you jump slash. I just don't have confidence in that because I've never had the right angle for it. Yeah.
I still have it. Here, I still have copy pasted. Here, this is the strat I need.
Yeah, yeah, that one you don't have to do any sword slashes for.
You don't even need a sword. You need nothing.
Yeah. Oh, one thing I wanted to ask you about Bacon. So, you left Windfall without doing Lens of Door Cancel with a Picto. What was like your plan?
Let's see. That was. I'm trying to think. I didn't do Taji after that, did I? Or I did Taji. I think it was right after. Oh, that's not that bad.
Yeah, you did Taji right after, and
yeah,
then you went
just
and
because
did the Cabana stuff.
Yeah, when I ended up failing the floor 1 skip, I was really just hoping to get a leaf somewhere before I went. But I had a feeling that there was going to be leaf on. I was really hoping for leaf in Taji, because that's technically, I believe, it could have been the path hint. I believe
it had to be the path at that point because we started with a bow. We had Feroz and bombs not in Taji, so it had to be the leaf.
Yeah, like you literally like from the very first second you knew, or like from reading your hints, you knew the path has to be to leave. Because Feroz can't be in Taji, bombs can only be in Taji on hop across, which was also hinted. And you started with a bow, so it can only be for leaf at that point.
Yeah.
Which is kind of funny that you know that instantly.
Yeah, it is funny.
That's so niche. But yeah, I was like, when you were doing Taji, David, I was like thinking if you were gonna do a route where, like, because I was not considering this then with the craziest leaf location of all time, that the way you could have routed Taji to get mini boss and everything else, and to like, because I thought we would just have leaf there, is like do the third statue area first and store the first statue's chest and then take that to mini boss. That was kind of I thought of. I mean, that's honestly good that you didn't, because otherwise you would have kind of stuck there. Or like,
yep, very much so.
What would cause that?
Yeah, I guess if I did that and I didn't get the leaf, I would have just said, okay, I'll just save quit out of here and come back through the inter-dungeon wall pot.
Yeah.
Also, another.
Luckily, I was thinking about the future of the seed enough that I was smart enough to open the war pot.
Oh yeah, definitely. That would hurt very bad if you didn't.
Yep.
Yeah. Another question I also had for you, David, is what your plan was, like what was going through your head when you were going for Creeb and Transparent Chest. Since I had an idea, but I wasn't sure if it was right.
So like the main reason why I went back for Creep and Transparent Chest was because I thought, okay, Leaf is likely just Fire and Ice locked. And at this point, I already had a very strong feeling that the bow I got on Godan was just gonna be my logical lights. So at that moment I was just, okay, maybe Leaf is here. Basically all that went through my head.
It was for Leaf in the end. Okay.
Yeah.
My pressing question is,
oh right.
Bacon, did you greed Cabana for Leaf as well? Because in the universe in which you go to Cabana, not even having hammer at that point yet was wild.
It was just the route that I decided to take, especially. It was mostly just because I think if I did everything, if I actually got through Taji without failing the floor 1 skip, I probably would have went Great Fish to peek that, and then Needle Rock and Diamond Step and that stuff instead. I probably had a bit better of an idea, because I just didn't have the, like... In my brain I was like, okay, let me just go try to find something that'll make it quicker to do Taji, or if anything, just more of my items, because at some point I would still have to do most of the islands anyways, which I felt okay with. But I think literally, like, my brain just immediately was like, well, you're probably gonna lose after I just failed the floor 1 skip, because the amount of stuff that had to go right for me to not lose off of that would have been a lot. I still try to play my best, but just I got a little lost in the sauce, I think.
At least you got bailed and still got hammer right before.
Oh, I loved that. That was great. That made me happy.
Yeah, that was Wild Seed, and also that leaf placement in ET was very, like, adrenaline-inducing, I guess I can say.
And
the fact that it happened to be at the very start.
We were saying that the optimal go mode, by the way, at that point, in case, I don't know, like, I'm saying that it's mostly a spoiler log strat, which is probably why neither of you knows it. I mean, Bobby said he knows it too, because he's Bobby. But, like, most of the time you learn for spoiler log is that the fastest go mode from where you were after leaving the shard is to door storage in that room with the choose, and store Tingle Chest from there.
Oh yeah, right. That makes sense.
I mean, when in the position of either of you where you're in go mode and you're really excited, I can't blame you for, like, not thinking of that very specific scenario. Like, in a loser's bracket match where you're in this, like, crazy go mode situation, so...
Oh, no, definitely. I just thought I wanted to mention it.
Yeah, it's good to mention it. Just like I wanted to mention all the weird angular strats that you can do that are fastest. But yeah. Wild Seed, and I... should I briefly touch on brackets? I don't know.
Yeah, sure.
I don't know where I don't know what the bracket looks like right now.
I know.
I have to, like, navigate to it.
I do as well.
I'm playing. It's about Bobby and I are facing off in winners finals on Sunday, who will decide David's opponent, and then who will wait in grand finals.
How do you feel about facing Advo or Bobby, David?
On the one hand, obviously scared, because I know how good those two are. And on the other hand, I find it funny, because if I manage to beat the one that drops down to loser's bracket, I would have faced every single player in this bracket at least once.
Oh, that is funny.
Oh.
Because, like, now I'm at the point where no matter what happens, I'll be facing 5 out of the 6 other runners in this bracket beside me.
That is actually really funny.
Yeah.
It's even funnier considering that I never played against any of them in a 1v1 bracket.
Yeah.
Well,
and whilst that's the end of your tourney run, Bacon, like, I just want to say, I've seen your improvement, like, so much, like, especially recently, and I still definitely think that you had, like, a really decent chance of beating David today. So, like, you're making progress, you know?
Yeah, I played okay. I was not really proud of how I played today, but I think it's kind of hard to play good when, like, things just start, like, slowly spiraling off and the nerves start hitting even more. It's just like, I think my routing actually felt really good today too, besides, like, some questionable decisions, but my routing felt relatively good. Also, I want to let you know, if I didn't get Leaf in, I got Leaf in MSC instead, and it, like, was nothing on Jahala, I was very much tempted to go get the Leaf in MSC, go back into Taji and go up to get the Red Warp in there, and then go back to Jaw Hall and finish it. That was tempting to me. It wasn't going to happen because Leaf was there, but if Leaf ended up being somehow in a really weird location like that, that would have been my plan. But
especially for you, since you did the vanilla strat, so your waterfall was open, so you wouldn't even have to do floor 1 skip anymore. It would have been even faster for you.
Yeah, that's how I was like, oh, that's tempting. And then I got Leaf, I was like, okay, never mind, guess I'm going. But yeah, GG's though, that was fun. I had fun. It was, I think, for being this high up, because I did not think I was going to be this high up in quals, I did way better than I thought I was going to. I won one single match. I told myself it's what I wanted to do. And I won.
To be fair,
I mean,
it is also winning more than 1 matches in these races. Like, the higher you go, it gets crazy and crazier. Like, winning a match in this group is already insanely respectable.
Yeah. Exactly.
It just took Lyric storing a shard for me to, or deleting a shard for me to win, so we take those.
I mean, remembering that you stored a spiky chest is still like that's still an execution thing to an extent, right? Like that's still something that you are in control of, like thinking about. Like it's not RNG, so
Randomizer rewards you for keeping these weird things. So I could go on some tangent from my past race. I'm not going to anymore. I'm not doing it. But there's always, like, keeping those things in mind is just as important as playing well. Good, can get you the win.
But yeah,
good
that's
weather we're
everything
having today,
I've got
huh?
to say.
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah, I think we can hand it off.
Alright, great. Thanks for a great race, guys, and thanks everyone for helping make this happen. Thanks for everyone coming out to watch. We're off to the Otters, and we'll see you all next time.